Avowed is Obsidian Entertainment's newest IP, set in the same universe as Pillars of Eternity. It draws heavy inspiration from Skyrim and the Dragon Age series, while also taking bold risks to stand out in a world filled with remasters and revivals. While my time with Avowed was an overall enjoyable experience, a few issues kept it from reaching true greatness. During my 76-hour playthrough, I was blown away by the sheer scale of this game. The side quests felt like their own self-contained stories, drawing me in completely. The world design is also stunning, filled with beautiful cities, lush wilderness, and challenging dungeons that rewarded exploration in a way that brought back a real sense of nostalgia. I often found myself ignoring the main story just to scour every inch of the map for hidden loot, secrets, and unique encounters. It's been a while since an RPG made me want to explore for hours on end, and even after all that time, I still miss plenty of content. I'll dive into that later in this review. The Living Lands is one of the most beautifully designed game worlds in recent memory. Instead of a fully open world, Avowed is divided into regions, a decision that works in this game's favor. This structure encourages players to fully explore each area before moving on, making the world feel more handcrafted and packed with detail. Obsidian took full advantage of this segmented approach, creating densely detailed cities and environments that feel alive. Take Parody, the first major city you encounter. It's a gorgeous port town packed with loot, side quests, and even hidden boss fights. I spent hours just exploring its streets, and if it were a real place, it'd be at the top of my travel list. Each new region introduces stronger enemies, making thorough exploration essential. You don't want to rush into the next region without the best gear, or you'll have a tough time surviving. Combat in Avowed is incredibly satisfying. I typically gravitate towards sword and shield builds in RPGs, but the variety and impact of combat encourage me to experiment with different playstyles. You can mix and match weapons in some exciting ways. Sword and shield, pistol and wand, mace and magic, the combinations feel fresh and diverse. Each swing has weight behind it, making every hit feel impactful, a welcome change from games like Skyrim, where the attacks feel floaty and disconnected. Magic is also a blast, and being able to dual wield spells alongside melee weapons kept combat engaging. One of Avowed's best features is its instant weapon switching system, allowing you to swap between two loadouts with the press of a button. It's far more convenient than diving into menus to equip a bow when an enemy is just out of reach. While combat is fun, enemy variety is a bit lacking. Most groups include a healer, a ranged fighter, and a melee enemy with a shield, and this formula doesn't change much. Without the diverse weapon options, fights could easily become repetitive. One of Avowed's more unique mechanics is its difficulty system, which ranks enemies based on your gear's quality rather than your character level. This is indicated by a skull system. No skulls means you're well equipped and the fight should be easy. One skull means your gear is passable, but it will be a challenge. 2 skulls means you're undergeared and the fight will be tough, you'll likely burn through a lot of consumables, and 3 skulls means you're way underleveled and you're probably going to die. One small upside, once you've defeated an enemy, they don't respawn, meaning you won't have to fight them again in that area. Leveling up in Avowed follows a straightforward skill tree system, where you unlock active and passive abilities based on your class. It's nothing groundbreaking, but it works well. Whether you're unlocking a shield bash, a stronger spell, or a critical hit bonus, every upgrade feels meaningful. Gear upgrading is similarly simple. You gather resources from enemies or plants and use them to increase your weapon and armor tiers. At first I wasn't a fan of this system, but over time I grew to appreciate its no-fuss approach. I'll keep this spoiler free. In Avowed, you play as a godlike, a being touched by a deity and chosen as an envoy of the Emperor of Adir. Your mission? Uncover the cause of the Dream Scourge, a mysterious soul disease spreading through the living lands, driving people insane and turning them into vicious fungal creatures. The main storyline is intriguing, and I genuinely wanted to uncover the mystery. However, where Avowed stumbles is in dialogue and character interactions. Conversations often felt dry and shallow, and I caught myself wanting to skip through NPCs' lines, which is never a good sign in a story-driven RPG. One of my biggest disappointments, no post-game content. After finishing the game, I was excited to see how my choices had shaped the world. Instead, hitting continue just brought me back to right before the final mission. In a game where choices matter, this was a huge letdown. Despite its flaws, Avowed is a strong RPG that will instantly appeal to fans of Skyrim and Dragon Age. Its gorgeous world, satisfying combat, and rewarding exploration make it a joy to play. That said, stale dialogue, lack of enemy variety, and a complete absence of post-game content hold it back from true greatness. Even with these missteps, I don't regret a single one of my 76 hours spent exploring the living lands, and I'd gladly return to test out different class builds and dialogue choices. Overall, I gotta give Avowed a 7.5 out of 10. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on Avowed, and make sure to like and subscribe for more gaming content.